Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2000-something, I don't want to just limit this speech to the ladies and gentlemen. This is also for the rough and tumble men and the gentle ladies, those whose gender is vague, people with disabilities I haven't heard of, those who are hard of hearing, and those who are hard of feeling. I would like to begin my speech with a quote from the notorious B.I.G. If I spit this, most N-words are going to laugh at me. Young people, I urge you not to worry about whether or not those N-words are going to laugh at you. You see, Biggie wasn't referring to any particular race. Those N-words could be white or tan or Cocoa Puff colored skin. The N-words who laugh at you could be any people who say that you can't do what you want to do. The N-words in your life might be your parents or your friends who tell you to give up on your dreams. Whoever these N-words are, I want you to tell them, no! No N-words! You quit it! Quit it! Quit telling me I can't do what I want, you N-words. But that may in fact be those N-words' dream, to tell you that you can't reach your dream. And who are you to tell those N-words that they can't have their dream too? Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today on an elevated platform. I stand before you today not as an alien inside a human costume, but as an average Joe Earth person from this town, USA. I stand before you today, but I would prefer to sit. A lot of you are wondering, sitting there in graduation, well, what's going to happen to me now? And I'm here to tell you, you're going to have a good time, at least for the next 5 minutes or so. I've sat where you sat today. And also, I've sat how you sat today. I've leaned forward on my elbows. I've leaned backwards into the cushion. I've tried to get comfortable, but have been unable. I've been unable to sit still as well. This may seem like an average day in May or December, but today is a special because, screw it. Most of you are probably not listening anymore since your attention span doesn't exceed 140 characters. So I'm just going to say what I want here. For years you've walked these storied halls, you've stalked these hallowed stories, and as you poke your turtle heads out into the wide world, what advice do I have for you? I advise you to give other people advice. That gives you a sense of superiority and also the feeling that you've faintly helped them some. I advise you to take my word for it. I advise you to seek legal counsel. I advise you to drop the weapon. Today, let us remember our school's motto, our school's fight song, our school's public mission affairs. I'll give you a moment to say all those to yourself. Today is a day of celebration, yes. But let us not ever forget the horrible tragedy that occurred on campus earlier this semester, I assume. We'll take a moment there. Graduates, I have a question for you. How's it going? I'm going to read some of the outtakes that didn't quite make the speech, but I've got to fill out my time slot here. Ask not who your country can do for you, but who you can do for your country. Like if you were a spy and had to sleep with a sexy Scandinavian to get the launch codes. I may not reach the muffin top with you, but if I was your girl, I would make you all the sandwiches. I digress. In general, I tend to stray off topic. But more about me. Who am I standing before you today? My name is Daniel. I once posed as a recovering alcoholic for 2 months of housing. I taught class one day dressed up as a cat. Generally, when I speak publicly, institutions issue statements of apology to parents and students immediately thereafter. I believe that kittens are the answer. I believe that kittens are still the answer. I once inadvertently tripped Jim Belushi 3 times in front of a live studio audience. I have no regrets. So, students, as you head out those double doors into the wide world, I'm going to ask that you leave in an orderly fashion. No pushing. Thank you.